Okay, so here we are with Kestrel C, um, and this has been maybe my most successful run on hard. Um, so I think this is the first time I've run Kestrel C. I've always kind of avoided this ship, um, but honestly, this thing is pretty good. I think the basic premise of it is it's Kestrel with a clone bay, right? So you can kind of build it out any way you want to, and it starts with this dual lasers, which is really great. You know, 2 shots for 1 power. This I found in a shop. I think I got a heavy for free somewhere, and then I bought the other heavy. So this is a really, really killer 5 power weapon system. You know, it's not the strongest thing you could have, um, but within 5 power, it's pretty damn good. Um, I got Kazakh in the event. Um, I took the chance when I hit that Mantis sector of upgrading my teleporter, or not my teleporter, but my clone bay, which you know could have been just worthless, but it did pay off, and I got Kazakh, and he's pretty good. And then I found 3 other Mantises through pure luck. Um, I didn't buy a single one of these guys, so this ship is pretty great with a powerful boarding crew and a powerful weapon system. I think this is possibly my highest scrap run in hard mode FTL since I started playing on hard. This ship is about as maxed out as you can be, within reason anyway. I got a 2 bar weapons buffer, full power, everything upgraded to the maximum degree reasonable. So I think this should be fairly straightforward. Now, one thing that I learned on a recent run is I think, especially when it comes to boarding, I think I like hacking missiles better than I like, well, with this specific loadout of systems, right? So if you have hack, cloak, and teleporter, I won't make any claims about what you should do with the others, but in this scenario, hacking missiles is quite powerful because the level 2 cloak and the level 2 hacking will basically keep missiles held down. And I think in this scenario it's going to be even better because I have a level 3 teleporter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to board guys into the side weapons immediately, take those offline real quick, and then, you know, this should be pretty straightforward. So here we go. Another nice thing about the about hacking a weapon as opposed to hacking shields is you only really need level 2 hack. So let's get our first mantises over. Let's queue these guys up. And this may actually be, it may make slightly more sense to do level 3 hacks. Okay, that wasn't much of an initial volley. So these guys are ready to go. No joy. That's okay though. Okay. We'll go ahead and hack at level 3. Okay, there's one down. So another nice thing about hacking the missiles room, now I do have a breach here, so these guys are going to start, you know, having issues, but I can let one guy in at a time, and that makes it possible for me to really control the fight. Whereas in the shield room, first off, they're going to come in from multiple different areas, and the other issue you have in the shields room is, you know, you can have more than one guy. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to let these guys clone. You can already kind of see, I mean, just how much of a reduction in the kind of worry of this fight you get, especially with the clone bay, because I can just be pretty mean. Now with the air off in this room, it's a little worse. But the thing is, I'm just gonna keep throwing these guys. So we'll go ahead and let that last guy in, and this is over. So another thing that I will note is, in the past I've always been cautious about leaving one guy alive on the ship. And probably I could have gotten away with that here because my boarding crew is just overwhelming. I have kind of gotten over that idea though, because once you board 4 Mantis onto their ship, the AI can repair whatever it wants. It's not, you know, it's not getting through the amount of damage that I can do. And you can see in phase 1, you know, if you can take these 3 weapons offline, then the ship is immediately rendered pretty much useless. The other thing here, which isn't a big deal, but it is sort of nice, is I won't need to kill my mantises to refresh them because there's not going to be anyone for them to fight. Now see, now that the AI is back, of course we do have these other weapons to contend with, but that's not going to be a problem. And really, you know, I was thinking kidnap, but we don't need to kidnap. Okay, so we will want our shields up. I think we'll hack shields. This is going to be over pretty quick, but let these guys take care of that problem. We'll save our cloak for the surge. Switch these guys over to boarding duty. So we'll let them... honestly, we're going to blow this thing up before we bring any of these guys home, most likely, but... That I should have done, you know, a little earlier, but it's okay. Oops. Oh well. We will have to turn this on though. Okay, so let's just assume no one's coming home except via the clone bay. I guess these guys could be doing something more useful. Let's close up the doors. Get that back online. Okay, so now the only problem we really have is mind control. It's not going to be a big deal though. So we'll let him do that for a minute. Then we'll go stop him. Okay, now here, wait till the last second. I'm going to cloak these missiles. Oop. Maybe not quite the last second. So at this point, what we want to do is we want to wait for the power surge. Let's distract him. Yeah, oh well. Okay. Okay. These guys over here. That's a point where hacking missiles probably would have been more sensible. They are not going to get another chance to mind control me, though. And our cloak will be up in time for their next power surge. Yeah, that I think not my highest score, but surprisingly not as much scrap as I thought. But anyway, yeah, that's how a flagship fight should go.